All right, we live. We are. All right, guys, what is up? Connor Creed here with something I don't ever really do on the channel. I'm actually here to discuss the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden and Limited list, which takes effect in 3 days on January 20th. Now, I don't have a lot of time. I gotta kind of record this pretty quickly, but this link here has been taking forever to load all fucking day, so I'm just gonna quickly read over these little pictures, kind of go over what's been banned, limited, semi-limited, and unlimited. I guess is the word. 3 per deck now. Also, disclaimer: this is not a Yu-Gi-Oh channel, but when when something impacts something that I love so heavily, such as Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm chances are I'm gonna make a video about it. So, starting with the newly forbidden cards, Orchest Harp, ones that I kind of knew were gonna happen. Orchest Harp Horror, Ib the World Chalice, just I don't even know how the hell you pronounce that. Justiciar, Outer Entity Azathoth, Sky Striker Mobilize Engage. I kind of saw these getting either limited or banned sometime in the future because they are just too good. Like they needed to go. I'll like I said, I really don't have time to get into reasons, but ones that kind of surprised me, Salamangreat Mirage Stalio. I've never actually played Salamangreat, so I have no idea why this was hit or if it's really that good. Tempest Magician, again, don't really know too much about that card. Brilliant Fusion, that one kind of surprised me. I mean, it was previously limited. I think it. Personally think it could have just stayed at one instead of getting banned. Electromite, yeah, what can I say? Fuck pendulums. They are too broken. And what was the other one? Tempest. Did I? Yeah, Thunder Dragon Colossus is the last one. I don't really know if that was. Hold on, let me check my messages real quick. All right. Anyway, I've never actually really played Thunder Dragons, but from what I remember, Colossus is kind of powerful. I mean, it's pretty much the deck's ace monster. I don't really think it's considered ban worthy. I think it maybe could have been limited to one. Banning it was kind of a random decision, I feel like. But if you guys know anything more about the card than I do, just let me know in the comments. Anyways, going on to the limited list. Finally off the ban list, it was banned for quite a few years, is Pot of Avarice. Um, this one's kind of big. A lot of decks that rely on getting monsters in the graveyard, but not necessarily keeping them there, they can really abuse this card. Decks like, well, or decks like specifically the Shadal structure deck coming out next month. Yeah, Shadals can really play some make some combos with this card. True King Lith I have no fucking clue how to say that. But yeah, this should kind of put True Kings back on the map, but I think the reason it came back is because Draconic Diagram is at 1. I guess they didn't want to make True Kings too powerful. But anyways, Dino Wrestler Pankratops, Servant of Endymion. Not really sure why those were hit. But again, if you know, let me know down in the comments why. I mean, Pankratops, if I'm remembering correctly, is kind of like a cyber dragon type of dinosaur where you can. I don't fucking know, man. I haven't looked over these cards in quite a while, but Card of Demise, yeah, that's very rightfully limited. It's you can see right here. This is actually the card pictured. Draw until you have 3 cards in your hand. Also, for the rest of this turn after this card resolves, your opponent takes no damage. During the end phase of this turn, you send your entire hand to the graveyard. You can only activate 1 card of Demise per turn. You cannot special summon during the turn you activate this card. Yeah, even with the restrictions, that can still pull off some shenanigans. Red Reboot, it's a good card, but I don't know if it should have been limited, personally. Into the Void, I remember absolutely nothing about this card. Excuse me. Danger Nessie, I don't know, I feel like this would have been good, either banned or limited. To tell you the truth, Dangers are still, they're still a really good engine. But I mean, I figured at least one of the cards in the archetype would get hit. Newly semi-limited cards, Mind Control. This is a good one, but I think it really could have stayed at 1, because even though you can't attack with the monster you're controlling from this card, you can still do some pretty nasty things like use your opponent's monster for like a Synchro Xyz or a Link Summon. But I don't know. I think, yeah, either 1 or 2 per deck is honestly fine. Deep Sea Diva. This is I feel like this one was fairly justified. I really don't think it's that busted in modern day Yu-Gi-Oh! You can see right here, it says when this card is normal summon, you can special summon 1 level 3 or lower Sea Serpent monster from your deck. If I'm remembering correctly, the only deck this really goes well in is Mermails. Correct me if I'm wrong, because chances are I probably am. Anyways, moving on. Tour Guide from the Underworld. Yeah, I see Burning Abyss coming back in some kind of way, especially with Master Rule 5. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Especially with Master Rule 5 taking effect just a little over, well, yeah, about 2.5 months away, actually. So, yeah, this is probably going to significantly buff Burning Abyss. Cards that are unlimited, meaning you can have 3 per deck. Morphing Jar number 2, Tribe Infecting Virus. These should have been back at 3 a long time ago, because they haven't really been relevant in quite a long time, and I don't think they can really do much in modern day Yu-Gi-Oh! The Phantom Knights rank up Magic launch. This was used to abuse Azathoth, which of course is now banned, so obviously it would make sense to put it back at 3. Lady Debug, it's pretty good to go back to 3. Sky Striker Ace Kagari with Engage being banned. This is good right where it is, now at 3 per deck. Book of Moon, I think this should have personally went back to 3 at the start of the Vrains era, because you can't flip Link monsters face down, and they can't go to defense position. Solemn Warning and Soul Drain. I I don't really remember what Soul Drain does, but Solemn Warning is kind of a big one to put back to 3. Dark Arm Dragon, that's at 3 per deck. I am going to be building Shadal's next month, so that makes me pretty happy. Performage Damage Juggler, again, I don't really remember what that card does. And the funny thing is, someone just used it against me not even a week ago, and I already forgot what the damn thing does. So yeah, if I had to give an overall rating to this, to the January 2020 format, I'd say this was actually, it was a huge list, that's for sure. Is it a good one? I would say yes. This seems to really balance the game out, and it really hit decks that I would say were quite problematic, mainly Sky Strikers, because mainly Sky Strikers and Orcus, who have obviously been everywhere for, I want to say it's been over a year now. So yeah, anyways, as much as I would like to continue to give my opinion, I really have to get going. I have a phone call I have to make here shortly. So yeah, this has been my brief overview and review of the January 2020 Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Limited list. I might do more Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos in the future, things like showing off like new cards through Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, and when Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution comes out for PS4, and PC, I might just do a playthrough of it. I'm not completely sure yet. I did kind of cancel my original Legacy of the Duelist playthrough. I mean, number one, after the fucking snub that Konami gave Hideo Kojima at the Game Awards, but also because for the longest time they refused to update Legacy of the Duelist to the current modern day standards with link summoning. So, anyways, guys, I'm going to call it a video here. Like I said, if you want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos and something aside from the usual DCUO content, which I'm actually honestly on hiatus from the game right now, but, you know, if you want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh! Content and just whatever other content, let me know down in the comments. And if I can, I'll do one or more videos of it. Anyways, guys, this is Connor Creed signing out. I will catch you guys later. Bye.